Border Collies are the brainiacs of the dog world. Most people consider them the smartest dog breed. Besides being highly intelligent, these dogs are also known for their endurance, energy, loyalty, and friendliness. About the breed. Border Collies could easily be described as a force of nature. By just looking at one of these dogs, you can see the eagerness in their face and the alertness in their eyes. These medium-sized dogs typically stand 18 to 22 inches at the shoulder, and they can weigh between 26 to 45 pounds. The average lifespan for Border Collies is 12 to 16 years. Although the rough-coated, black and white Border Collie is the most commonly seen, these canines can also have a smooth coat and can be found in many other colors. These dogs can appear in practically any coat color or pattern that can occur in dogs, including black or red tricolor, blue or red merle, brindle, bicolor, or solid-colored. Border Collie eye color can also vary, appearing blue to brown or with different colored dyes. The Border Collie breed emerged on the border between Scotland and England, perhaps as far back as the 1700s. It is believed that Border Collies originated from various sheep herding dogs. The best of these dogs were often bred for function and not necessarily looks. By the 1800s, there were a handful of different sheepdogs through the British Isles, many with varying herding styles. As word continued to spread about these other dogs, many people began boasting that their dog was the best at herding. By the late 1800s, this led to the first sheepdog trial in Great Britain. People wanted to know once and for all whose dog was best. Upon seeing many of these dogs at work, spectators of this event were quite shocked. Instead of the dogs barking and nipping like many other herding dogs, these precursors to the modern-day Border Collie were instead able to herd sheep through their body language and intense gaze. Plus, shepherds were able to direct these dogs by simple hand gestures and whistling. After making their way to other regions, including Australia, New Zealand, and the United States, more and more people began to recognize how wonderful these dogs were and that they could be valuable additions to any shepherd or farmer. Today Border Collies remain a popular choice for people interested in various dog sports, including dog agility. If there were a dog version of the Olympic Games, it's safe to say that Border Collies would not just be qualifying, but they'd be taking home quite a few medals. Why are Border Collies so smart? One of the main reasons that these dogs are so intelligent is that they were bred for their smarts. For over a century, people have bred Border Collies for their intelligence and abilities rather than just their looks. How much exercise does a Border Collie need? Border Collies require a ton of exercise every single day. These dogs were originally bred to be hard-working, herding dogs, so they won't soon run out of energy. A quick walk once or twice a day will not be nearly enough for these canines. Your dog's daily exercise requirements will probably look more like multiple runs or jogs, hiking, swimming, games of fetch, or long, strenuous hikes. Border Collies also do well if they have other outlets for their energy, such as dog agility or herding. Are Border Collies hypoallergenic? Unfortunately for allergy sufferers, Border Collies are not hypoallergenic. These dogs have a reasonably thick coat that sheds all year round, so if you have a dog allergy, an allergic reaction around a Border Collie is nearly a guarantee. How much do Border Collies shed? How much your Border Collie will shed may depend on if your dog has a smooth or rough coat. However, both coat lengths are known to shed consistently all year round. Plus, your rough-coated Border Collie will blow coat in the spring and fall seasons, so make sure your vacuum is ready. To help reduce how much your dog sheds, it can be helpful to brush them weekly. Are Border Collies good for first-time pet parents? Because Border Collies are such high-energy dogs, they are not typically recommended for first-time dog parents. However, if you live an extremely active lifestyle and have been looking for a canine friend to join you while you train for marathons or go on daily hikes, then a Border Collie could be an option. Since this would still be your first dog, it is recommended that you enroll your puppy in an obedience class and consider some other formal training courses. For the right person, Border Collies can make the perfect companion. These dogs will gladly join you for nearly any activity, and the list of tricks they can learn is practically endless. They can get along great with older kids, but their herding instincts may kick in if you have other pets or young children around. This is not to say that Border Collies cannot get along with their smaller housemates, but you may need to work on extra training and keep a closer eye on their interactions with kids and small animals. These dogs are not recommended for people who live in apartments. Border Collies need to live somewhere with a large yard or property. A farm is even more ideal. However, be mindful of when and where you take your Border Collie outside. These dogs can have a tendency to chase after small animals or try and hear bicycles or cars. Just remember, if you are looking for a dog that will be lazy and watch movies with you, steer clear of these pups. They aren't ready to relax until they've put in a hard day's work. Training. It is essential that you begin training your Border Collie the very day you bring them home, even if they are only a few months old. These dogs are naturally independent thinkers, so without proper training, you could have an unruly canine on your hands. Border Collies can learn dozens of commands, so don't shy away from working on complicated tricks. Be sure to keep training sessions positive, have some fun, and be patient. Each dog is unique, and some may learn quicker than others. If this is your first Border Collie, you may find that puppy obedience classes are a great resource. Not only will these types of classes help you begin training your dog, but they also provide an ideal opportunity for socialization. Proper socialization is key to having a well-rounded Border Collie. These dogs, if not well socialized, can become timid or untrusting around strangers.